Welcome, dear friends, to our exploration of the spiritual journey toward awakening. Today, we will discuss the signs that indicate you're on the correct path to spiritual enlightenment. This path is unique for everyone, yet there are universal markers that guide us toward profound inner transformation. Let's begin by understanding the first sign of spiritual awakening, an increased sense of awareness. You may start to notice that the world around you feels different. Colors might seem brighter, sounds more distinct. You might find yourself more attuned to the subtleties of your daily environment. This heightened awareness is not just sensory, but also introspective. You begin to observe your thoughts and emotions more clearly than before. Have you experienced moments when you felt as though you were observing your thoughts rather than being controlled by them? This leads us to our second sign. You begin to question the nature of reality. What is the true nature of this world we live in? Is there more to life than the physical, material world we interact with daily? These questions might lead you to explore philosophical and spiritual texts, seek conversations with like-minded individuals, or spend time in nature reflecting on these existential inquiries. Another profound indicator is the feeling of deep, unshakable peace. Even amidst chaos, there is a serene calm that pervades your being. This peace often comes from the realization that you are not your thoughts or emotions, that there is a higher self guiding you. This realization allows you to witness life's dramas without becoming entangled in them. Moreover, you might find your relationships changing. As you evolve, so too do your interactions. You may drift away from those who no longer resonate with your path and gravitate towards individuals who share your evolving values and insights. It's crucial to navigate these shifts with compassion and understanding for both yourself and others. Now, consider how these signs have manifested in your life. Have you noticed subtle shifts in your perceptions or a newfound serenity in your approach to life's challenges? Awakening the compassionate heart, deepening connections, and embracing universal love. As we continue our exploration into the signs of spiritual awakening, we delve into perhaps one of the most transformative aspects, the awakening of deep empathy and universal love. This profound shift not only alters our interactions with others, but also deeply enriches our understanding of the world. When you begin to awaken spiritually, your capacity for empathy expands significantly. You start to feel a genuine connection with others, not just on a superficial level, but at a core emotional and spiritual level. This isn't merely about feeling sympathy for others. It's about truly understanding and sharing their emotional experiences. This heightened empathy is a powerful sign of spiritual awakening because it transcends egoic barriers and personal biases, fostering a sense of unity with all beings. This evolution in empathy naturally leads to the development of more meaningful relationships. You may find that your conversations dive deeper than mundane day-to-day topics. They start to touch on core values, shared dreams, and mutual understandings of life's deeper meanings. These interactions are not just intellectually stimulating, they are soul-nourishing, offering both parties a sense of connection that is both rare and profound. Simultaneously, there is often a noticeable shift in your values. Material success and societal status, which once seemed like ultimate goals, might now appear less fulfilling. Instead, you find yourself drawn to values that promote a greater good, compassion, altruism, and integrity. This doesn't mean you renounce material life. Rather, you approach it with a new perspective, seeing it as a tool to foster greater well-being for all, rather than just personal gain. What's equally important in this stage of spiritual awakening is the increasing sense of responsibility you feel towards the world. You become more conscious of how your actions, no matter how small, impact others and the environment. This might manifest as changes in your lifestyle choices, such as adopting a more sustainable way of living, engaging in community service, or supporting causes that aim to bring about positive change. Another significant marker of spiritual awakening is the experience of universal love. This isn't the romantic or conditional love that is commonly celebrated, but an all-encompassing, unconditional love that extends to all creatures, regardless of who they are or what they have done. This type of love is radical. It challenges every societal norm about love and relationships. You begin to realize that everyone is on their own path, and everyone deserves compassion and kindness without judgment. As you experience these shifts, you might also notice a change in how you react to adversity. Challenges are no longer seen purely as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. This perspective shift is crucial. It's about seeing life through a lens of meaning, where every experience, pleasant or unpleasant, has something valuable to teach us. Now, think about the relationships in your life. How have they changed as you've traveled this spiritual path? Do you find yourself seeking deeper, more meaningful connections? How has your understanding of love transformed? The illuminated self. Discovering your true essence and purpose. In this next phase of our exploration into the signs of spiritual awakening, we dive into the profound realization of self-discovery and the uncovering of one's true purpose. This journey towards self-awareness is not merely about understanding who we are, but also realizing who we are not, stripping away the layers that society has imposed upon us. As we embark on this path, one of the first signs we encounter is the diminishing of the ego. The ego, often our psychological construct, thrives on separation and competition. However, as you awaken spiritually, the voice of the ego becomes quieter. You start to identify less with your achievements, possessions, and social status. Instead, there is a shift towards recognizing your intrinsic worth and value that is independent of external accolades. This realization brings a profound sense of freedom and lightness, as you no longer feel the need to prove yourself to others. This reduction in egocentric behavior leads to greater self-acceptance. You begin to embrace your imperfections and recognize your weaknesses as areas not of shame, but of potential growth. This acceptance extends to accepting others as they are, reducing conflicts and misunderstanding in relationships. You see, when we stop imposing our expectations on others, we allow authentic connections to blossom. With this growing self-awareness comes an enhanced intuition. Your decisions start to feel more aligned with your deepest values and truths, instead of being purely rational or influenced by others' opinions. This intuitive guidance often seems to direct you effortlessly towards actions that fulfill your true purpose, contributing to a sense of alignment and synchronicity in your life. Have you ever felt a moment when everything just seemed to fall into place? That is the universe aligning with your inner truths. Another transformative aspect of this journey is the expansion of consciousness. You begin to perceive yourself not just as a separate individual, but as part of a larger whole. This realization can be both humbling and exhilarating. It instills a sense of responsibility towards this greater whole, be it humanity, nature, or the cosmos. This expanded consciousness can lead to profound experiences of connectivity with the universe, often described as mystical experiences where the boundaries between self and other dissolve. As you deepen your journey, you may start to question the very nature of your existence and purpose. Why are you here? What is the impact you are meant to have? These questions are no longer theoretical but become central to your daily living. You seek to live a life that is not just successful by conventional standards, but also meaningful and impactful. The search for meaning often leads to changes in career paths, hobbies, and interests. You might find yourself drawn to pursuits that are not only fulfilling but also contribute positively to the world. This could manifest as volunteering, starting a community project, or even changing professions entirely. During this phase, it is also common to experience periods of solitude and introspection. Unlike loneliness, this solitude is a conscious choice that provides the space necessary for deep reflection and connection with one's inner self. It is in these quiet moments that the deepest insights often arise. Now, reflect on your own experiences. How have your values and goals shifted in recent times? Do you feel a pull towards living a more purpose-driven life? How does this align with your deeper understanding of who you truly are? Eternal vigilance. Sustaining enlightenment in the everyday. As we venture into the final segment of our discourse on the pathway to spiritual awakening, we focus on the enduring practice of maintaining and nurturing this heightened state of consciousness in our daily lives. This journey does not culminate in a single moment of realization, but unfolds as a continuous, ever-evolving process that integrates deeply into every aspect of our existence. An awakened state brings with it a profound sense of responsibility to oneself, to others, and to the world at large. It involves a daily commitment to living consciously, making choices that reflect our deepest values and beliefs. One of the most significant signs that you are maintaining your spiritual awakening is your consistent practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is not just a meditative practice, but a way of being. It is about being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and how they affect the world around you. You may find that as you live more mindfully, you develop a routine that supports this state of awareness. This could include regular meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. These practices help to ground you, bringing clarity and peace that permeate your daily activities. They become not just something you do, but a reflection of who you are. Another crucial aspect of sustaining spiritual awakening is the continuous learning and adaptation. The path of enlightenment is dynamic, requiring ongoing reflection and learning. You may find yourself drawn to new books, workshops, or spiritual retreats that challenge your understanding and push you to grow. This pursuit of knowledge is not driven by a sense of lack, but by a joyous desire to expand your consciousness further. In this state, you also become more resilient to life's challenges. Your enhanced perspective allows you to see difficulties as opportunities for growth. You respond to situations with a calm and centered approach, reducing the impact of stress and anxiety on your life. This resilience is underpinned by a deep trust in the universe, that everything happens for a reason, and that each experience is a step on the path of your spiritual evolution. Moreover, maintaining a spiritual awakening influences your relationships profoundly. You become more compassionate, patient, and loving. You listen more attentively, speak more thoughtfully, and act more kindly. These changes not only deepen your existing relationships but also attract new ones that resonate with your elevated vibrational state. You become a beacon of light and love, influencing others positively just by being your true self. However, it's important to recognize that sustaining spiritual awakening also involves facing your shadows, those parts of yourself that you might prefer to ignore. This process, often referred to as shadow work, involves confronting fears, biases, and past traumas to heal and integrate all parts of yourself. It's a challenging yet essential part of the journey, as it leads to whole being integration and authenticity. As you continue on this path, you may also notice a shift in how you perceive success and happiness. These concepts become more internally defined. Happiness is no longer contingent upon external circumstances, but is seen as a state of being that arises from within. Success is measured by the degree to which you are true to yourself and how effectively you serve others. Finally, living in an awakened state brings a sense of joy and wonder to the mundane aspects of life. Simple pleasures, a smile from a stranger, the smell of rain, the quiet of the early morning, carry profound beauty and significance. You live in a state of gratitude, which amplifies the beauty of your existence. Reflect on your daily routines and relationships. How do they align with your spiritual values? Are you incorporating practices that nurture your awakened state? How do you handle the shadows that emerge on your path? Embracing these practices and perspectives is not merely about personal peace. It's about contributing to the collective consciousness of our planet. Each step you take on this path not only elevates your life but also sends ripples into the world, influencing change and inspiring others. As we conclude our exploration of the signs of spiritual awakening, remember that this is not the end but a beautiful, ongoing journey. Each day offers a new opportunity to live more fully, love more deeply, and contribute more significantly. May you continue to walk this path with courage, mindfulness, and an open heart, ever expanding into the greater depths of your true self.